Gentlemen, welcome to our RevX Dyno competition, number 2 for the day out of 4. We're getting into the higher horsepower numbers here. I've got Noel and his son Alexander. Noel, thank you so much for coming. Tell us about what you got going on here.
2019 Mustang RTR, Whipple Stage 2, hooks headers, Borla exhaust, QA1 drive shaft, Caliber Stage 3 transmission. Pretty much anything you can do to a car is done to this car.
So I know we talked beforehand, you're guessing somewhere in the 700s, kind of around that round. Alexander, tell me about your daddy's car. Do you like it?
Yes.
Does your daddy drive fast?
Yes.
Are you a big fan of that?
Yes.
The stylish kid pulling up to school, from what I hear. You take him to school in it. This is awesome. I would have dreamed of this as a kid. So we're gonna hope for about 700. Everybody, can we make some noise for Noel and Alexander? We're coming in at right around 696 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque at the wheels. Pretty close. Those pretty respectable numbers. How you feeling about that?
Pretty good.
You want to do another poll?
Sure.
Sure, let's do it. All right, let's cue it up. For nothing else, this thing is consistent. This is 696 horsepower. Again, exact same number. 551 pound-feet of torque. So we lost 2 torque. I mean, it's consistent. Really healthy car, man. How you feeling?
No, I mean, I feel good about the car. What's good about this car is I can take it everywhere. I drive it all throughout the East Coast. It's reliable. I'm going to drive it home. I'm going to also enter it into the Burnout competition, I'm going to enter it into everything. And I can drive it everywhere. So they're good numbers for what I want to do.
You're making great power. So Burnout competition, I think you'll kill it. Hopefully you can save some tire to get you home at least, but I know you said you want to send it, so that's kind of pros and cons of entering that. The revving competition, I mean, we just heard it. It is wicked, wicked loud. So I think people got to run for the money in the revving competition. So it's really happy to have you out here, Noel. Thank you so much for coming, Alexander.
right, guys, we're just seconds away. Make some noise for our jet cars. Two really cool Fox bodies coming up here, notchbacks. Looks like we're just going to kick it off here, so let's go.
Yeah. So one of these Fox bodies is actually Coyote swapped and has a 4R70W transmission. So fully electronic controlled engine and transmission, and that is something we specialize in tuning at VMP, making the whole combination work.
What I'm getting out of that is these are not your grandma's Fox bodies.
Nope.
Oh, we've got 11.6.
Because you're DQ'd as soon as you leave before the green.
It's a good call out. So for people who are not super familiar with how those scorecards kind of at the end of the track look, the top number is the time, the bottom number is the miles per hour. Obviously, we're always crossing our fingers for something under 10 seconds, but these are super impressive numbers.
Very. So this is a really cool T-top Fox, and he has an LS swap in it.
Oh, I feel like that's going to rumble a lot of feathers, rustle a lot of feathers in the stands there.
Yeah, he used the justification that you guys had Challengers and Chargers and Camaros here for his LS swap, just so you know.
That is fair. That is completely fair. You can really lose your footing there.
So this Mustang's got some stickies on the back, 17-inch wheel.
That's great, of course. 12.1 seconds.
Two very different burnout strategies here.
I was going to say, I think the white one, we got to get in the burnout competition. I think he's getting a little itchy for it.
So, you know, one of the things here is you'll actually see he's leaving rubber on the track. He got that tire extremely hot. And the other car, he just cleaned him off, and that's because it's a very different type of tire between the two cars.
150 159 miles per hour. Make some noise. That had a really good hook at the beginning and just completely took off.
So, this is actually the new VMP Supercharged 24. And normally my wife Rebecca drives it, but one of our guys, Luke, is driving it today. It's not turned up as fast, turned up as much as when it ran the 999 pass, but I'd be happy to see a mid-10 out of it here.
Awesome, yeah, I'm very excited to see it. Again, another car that looks pretty inconspicuous, but obviously has great potential. But it's nice to know that you can build it in a way that it could just go back to back to back. It looks like we're getting ready here. We've got the, you said this was a GT500 swapped S197. It looks like we got a GoPro in the back there, so hopefully get some really good footage. No pressure to do a good pull there.
No pressure. Here we go.
He is a brave man, so brave. 13 seconds at 122 and 14 at
All the drivetrain components.
Oh, I'm sure, absolutely. And it looked like we had a little bit of a delay, too, between the white car going down the line and the S550 as well. Back to the Fox body era.
No.
I wasn't talking or anything. Don't worry about it.
That delay, that will cost you when you're sitting around with your friends afterwards and they're talking about your reaction time to the lights, to going, and you know, it's like seconds. It should be tenths, at the most, 100th of a second.
I really love to see some of these older gens going down the line. I mean, I personally am a big S197 fan. I know we don't have any of them in the lineup today. I know that's kind of the ugly stepchild, I suppose, of the Mustang generations. .2 at 117. Little slip and slide there. Another couple of S550s and S650.
So on this black,
Oh, this is your VMP car coming back.
on this black
right over my
floor,
head.
we're actually running a 275 Nitto drag rail on the stock wheel and tire,
Oh wow.
and it's only an 8.5 inch.
Look better off the line. That time we're looking at 10.9 because you know they kind of learned from the first one exactly like you said. Get to make the adjustments needed, and we can get a better pass.
This is why I tell people, don't be disappointed if you have something go wrong on the first run. You can always go out, make another.
We haven't broken anything yet, as far as I can tell.
Yes,
Which is nice.
Be quiet. Quiet.
Yeah. So I gotta go now. That just really ruined that, didn't I?
Probably going to finish off, and then it's going to be jet cars.
Jet cars are super exciting. Like I said earlier, I mean, it's a cold day. That thing heats this section up. I don't know how much you'll feel it out in the stands farther down, but I know the closer you get to the staging lanes up this way, it gets really nice and warm.
Yeah, they're incredible. If you have not seen one before, it is quite the experience.
I mean, we've had these every year, and every year I feel like I'm seeing it for the first time because it's just such a spectacle.
Yeah. You'll see this sometimes in very competitive drag racing final rounds of elimination, where one driver comes up real quick, lights both bulbs, and the other driver has to kind of scramble to get up here. And it's actually considered bad form.
Yeah, absolutely. .1 at 105 and 14 at 105.
I want to see these guys go at it again.
These things are gnarly.
So one of these cars is actually has a 331, the original pushrod 5-liter in it.
Oh, awesome. I mean, I said I was a fan of the old SN95s at the 5.0. So close. 11 seconds.
I'm driving our Supercharged 24. We tried to get a track rental before we left home, but didn't work out that way.
I feel like he's doing good so far. I mean, he's coming back for a third time. I know the second time around he was able to make adjustments.
Yeah.
This should be really exciting. So we've got the VMP on the black car, we've got the GT500 swap on the white.
We might be getting towards the end.
All the trainings that happen this week, like more that are understanding myself that
Looks like our VMP car had a really healthy pull that time. We're looking at 10.9 seconds at a car coming, the Barney Purple 4-eyed Fox. And guys, remember, right after the exhibition races, we've got our Jet Car run number 1 with both cars, and then we'll move over to some of our other events. The Burnout competition is one of my favorites, aside from the revving. At least the Burnout competition, you get to hear a little bit better than the revving, but all of that is going to take place shortly after the races here, but the Jet Cars obviously got to come first.
I don't know, it's loud.
This is going to be our last car, so hopefully we go out with a bang. No pun intended.
This is second chance to run a really good time.
It's coming right in front of us, honey. Nice door. Thank you. There. Look, baby, look.
Make some noise, guys! Remember, this is led by you! Brain's gonna crush these things, but we need you guys to get rowdy. Brandon out here. Cars are looking gnarly. Guys, make some noise for Brandon. All right, first contestant here is Joe. Joe, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on here before you start?
Yeah, it's a 2008 Mustang GT with a Roush supercharger on it.
Amazing. Do you think you're going to take home first today?
Not sure. I just wanted to redeem myself from last year, so.
Yeah. So you're a repeat offender, shall we say? You've been here before. How did it go last year? Can you tell everybody?
I got one wheel to spin last year. I had a seized caliper in the rear, so it was holding that wheel tight, but I got it all done this year, so.
All right, so you're ready to rock. Let's do it. Make some noise for Joey! Joey, I will count you down. Hold off for 1 second, please. All right, no time on the clock, Joey. You have as much time as you can take. You get one chance at it. If the burnout stops, you're done, all right? So let's count them down. Everybody with me. 3, 2, 1, Joey! We got a one-wheel year. Keep it going, Joey. Make some noise. Let's go. Joey, keep it going. Got both of those wheels going this time, so at least we got some redemption. You guys liking this burnout from Joey? $696. Thank you. I was closer to 700 than I remember. All right. Noel, tell us again a little bit about your car before we get going.
Whipple Stage 2, cook setters, full exhaust, boiler, QA1 drive shaft. I mean, fun, fast.
Plan on taking these tires down to completely bald. What's your plan here?
I don't know. I don't think this rain is going to let me do much, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Guys, make some noise for Noel. Remember, you guys are going to determine the winner. Noel, you have unlimited time to make as much noise and do as much damage as possible. Noel, take it away. It was short-lived, but that was gnarly, man. Colorado, this is pretty different. Man, what's your name? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you got going on.
My name's Logan King. I'm from Long Island, New York. It's just a pretty basic 2018 Silverado. It's got a 6-inch lowering kit, and that's pretty much it.
So you made the drive down here in this. I'm assuming you didn't tow it, so you're going to drive it home. So hopefully it'll do... You got a little bit of meat left on those tires, but are you going to send it or what?
Yeah, we're good. We're going to go for it.
Awesome. You know how it works, right? You got an unlimited time on the clock. Do as much as you can. If you cut it short, we'll let you go again. But obviously, send it, send it, send it. The crowd is going to determine their favorite. So, of course, make some noise for our Silverado. All right, man, it's all up to you. I'll count you down. Guys in the stands, count down with me. 3, 2, 1. Take it away. Silverado showing up these Mustangs. Guys, make some noise! Some noise! Introduce yourself, tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, Don with just a 5.0 with a tune and a cold air intake.
All right, keep...
Problems with the line lock, so it may take twice.
Okay, so we have some line lock issues. That's all right, that's all right. Might take twice. Looks like you got a little bit of fender damage going on back here. Hopefully we don't add to it. The guardrail lost, all right. Well, man, make some noise for Don one more time before he goes. You know the drill, man. Unlimited time on the clock. After you make your adjustments here, unlimited time on the clock. Crowd is going to vote for who wins. You were the last contestant. You know exactly how the other guys did. So now it's up to you to finish things off. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Put it in your doors and everything.
I think we're still working on line lock.
Yeah,
I might have
just go
jumped the
ahead
gun a
and do
little
it.
bit. I apologize. Gotta make sure those windshields clear. Always. Let's give it another shot. It's all right. One more shot. One more shot. Absolutely insane, dude. That was crazy. That sounded really wicked. We'd have to get you into the revving competition, I would think. You want to go one more time? Go ahead, one more time. Why not?
Yeah, just say it real quick.